I'm not listening to all the blathering anymore.
You have to watch what you tell me.
Who are you?
I am Nefarious, magician of the Circle of Water.
I'd like to become a magician of the Circle of Water.
Not so fast, my boy. Before we let a young man join us, he needs to have done something great, and he must have served us for some time. If you are really serious, you should join our mercenaries. There you can serve us, and maybe one day you'll be granted a chance to do something great.
Am I ready for the Circle of Water?
Become one of our mercenaries, then we'll see.
Where can I find Satyrus?
Go through the big round gate. You'll find him there.
If you think.
Hey, you!
Hey, you!
It was obvious that there would be trouble ahead.
Hey, you! That wasn't.
Smart decision.
Probably right.
Hey, you! You've been
Hey,
lucky there.
You! What were you doing in there? Beat it before I beat you! Keep it to yourself, people.
I wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though. It's a time thing. I'm not listening to any blathering.
I'm not listening to all the...
Greetings, magician.
I am Riordian, the alchemist. I gather you want a potion?
Show me your goods.
I wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
Maybe...
Hang on.
I have important news from the Brotherhood's camp.
If Kronos gave you permission to visit me, it must be important news indeed.
Iberian is dead. He died during the ritual invocation of the Sleeper.
Yuberion dead? That's bad news. Very bad news indeed. Who's leading the Brotherhood now? That power-hungry and deceitful Kor Kalam?
No, Kalam has turned his back on the Brotherhood. He's taken some Templars with him. Nobody knows where they've gone.
Why is that? He was in second place after Yuberion.
Certain events have convinced the gurus that their way is the wrong one. Their god seems to be an evil archdemon. One of the gurus nearly killed me under the influence of the Sleeper, although I had saved his life just briefly beforehand. Kor Kalam was the only guru who didn't want to admit the true nature of the hellish creature. That's why he's left the camp in the swamp.
I see. Well, at least we're lucky in this regard. Kor Angar is a good man. He's tough, but honest. If anybody could prevent the Brotherhood from falling apart after this spiritual catastrophe, he can.
I don't know if you guys figured it out, but in that orc cemetery, when you open that big stone door, that big wall, and you go behind it, behind you can find like a huge stone bed with a human skeleton and pierced and weapon pierced into that skeleton. And when you enter that room with the guru, he gets a message from the Sleeper to kill you. Why is that? It's because not only that's a orc cemetery, but that's also like a sacrificial chamber where orcs sacrifice humans for Sleeper. And what happened? Sleeper wanted a sacrifice. Me, from the guru.
I have this almanac. Iberian used it to charge the focus.
Very good. We need the knowledge contained in this book to charge the 5 original focus stones. I'll take the almanac.
I have this focus.
You're holding the key that can unlock all our bonds. It's one of the 5 focus stones which were used to create the magic barrier. And with the help of the very same focusing power of these stones, we'll tear down the Great Wall of Energy.
But won't that use up an awful lot of power?
True, but in all these years we've untiringly collected ore instead of trading it for luxuries with our jailers. As you must know, each ore nugget contains a certain amount of magic power. With the aid of the energy thus amassed in the ore mound, we'll be able to destroy the magic barrier.
Sounds dangerous.
The explosion will be merely of a magical nature. It will only destroy everything that's been modified by the magic inside the barrier. There is no danger to us human beings.
Here, take the focus. I hope it really will be of some use to your plans with the ore mound. What are you going to do with the focus and the almanac now?
Nothing. We need the 4 remaining focus stones first. Unfortunately, we don't have any of these 4 magic stones.
I'm willing to find the 4 remaining focus stones for you. After all, I'm quite keen on getting out of here sometime myself.
I must warn you, searching for them will prove as difficult as it will be dangerous. Since conflict with the old camp is getting worse every day, I cannot give you any mercenary either. You'll be totally on your own.
Well, that's nothing unusual for me. I'll find a way to organize these things.
Your confidence does you credit, but you'll need some items to assist you. Take this map here. It's old, but on it you'll see the original locations of the focus stones when the barrier was created. Also, this spell scroll will enable you to travel back to our camp faster. Finally, you need to speak to Riordian. He brews the potions for the camp. You'll find him in his hut, here, on the upper level. May you return in one piece.
Okay. A map on where to find the focus stones. We found the one to the right, near the sect camp. We need the remaining 4 now. Story's getting good. Oh yeah, it's awesome. Look at this huge ore mound. This is all the ore that I use for trading, that everyone uses for trading.
Let's talk about something else instead. Thought that had been cleared up ages ago. Leave everything you hear. You have to rely on somebody and you keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it. Maybe. Well, hang on. Better not go rushing into anything. You have to watch what you tell people. You're probably right. I wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though. I doubt that's ever happened.
Satyrus sent me.
Ah, come here. I've already been informed. Here, take these potions. They're potions of all kinds. Now go and bring us the focus stones. These artifacts are our only hope.
As long as I'm not
Show me your goods.
right. I'm not listening to you.
Ooh, perma-dexterity potion.
Let's talk about something else instead.
And perma strength potion. By perma, I mean permanent.
I thought that would have been clarified a long time ago.
Okay, surely he wants swamp weed.
Maybe. You have to watch what you tell people.
And I want his potions.
I thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
Hang on.
Yeah, there must be something about that story after all.
Hang on.
There was obviously trouble ahead. I'm not listening to all the blathering anymore. I doubt that's ever likely to change.
That wasn't very clever. That's really not my problem.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Maybe.
I'll give him 28 extra.
Very probably right.
I'd better keep out of it.
Oh, I refused. Classic.
Watch what you tell people.
Okay.
Not listening to all the blathering anymore.
Keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
Some people never learn. That won't happen again.
It was obvious that there would be trouble. Same old story every time.
That won't happen again.
Same old story
Maybe.
every time.
Okay.
That's really not my problem. That
You shouldn't believe everything you
Potions are +3 and +3. Now, trainers in this game, spoiler alert, can train you up to 100 strength. So if you want to go above 100, you should save up these potions, if you care about that. I don't. At least at the moment. So that's why I'm drinking them right away.
there was a time when things were gone very differently.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
I thought that had been cleared up. Same old. Yeah, talk about something else instead.
I'm gonna read that later.
People don't need to know it. Some people never learn.
Story about something else instead.
You have to watch what you tell people.
Okay.
That's really not my problem.
Because I'm not.
You stopped min-maxing, just going for the fun? Yeah. I mean... whatever feels fun for you in the moment, right?
If you think
The first stone is this way. This doesn't have to be the first one, but I'm going this way. Why not? You see, these guys, they don't warn you. They immediately start going towards you. Unlike scavengers, unlike wolves. Look, it's our boy Milton.
Greetings. My friend Lester from the swamp camp told me about your great deeds there. I am impressed. You've become very strong.
I do my best.
Ah, yes. Always modest, aren't you?
So first the Gorn told us that Lester is his friend. Now Milton tells us that Lester is his friend. They're all connected, all friends.
What are you doing here?
There is an ancient ring of stone not far from here. In its center lies the entrance to an underground vault.
Some sort of tomb?
Yes, something like that. There is something in that tomb that I'd like to have.
I'm looking for a focus stone. It must be here somewhere.
That almost sounds as if we were both looking for something in the same place.
Why don't you go down into the tomb and get what you're looking for?
Oh, that's a long story. I'd have to go a long way back to explain.
Go ahead. I'm in no hurry.
All right. After the creation of the magic barrier which imprisons us all, one of the magicians sealed a magic artifact down there.
Is this artifact one of the 5 focus stones?
Exactly. So you already know the story of the 5 focus stones?
Don't tell me you're after the focus stone as well.
No, I'm not interested in the focus stone. I'm looking for an orcish talisman.
The artifact was sealed away?
Yes, a powerful spell protects it. The first grave robber trying to swipe the focus will be cursed and doomed to an existence as a restless undead. We'll have to protect the tomb from other grave robbers.
How can you get past that curse?
There will be no need for that now. Some years ago, an ore baron out pleasure hunting for orcs was careless enough to enter the tomb. Now he is the guard of the treasures down there.
What about that talisman?
I believe its former owner used it to defend himself against angry orcs. If I'm right, the talisman may be of great use.
We should seek out the tomb together. You get the talisman, and I'll have the focus stone.
All right, but there is one little problem.
A problem?
Yes, the guard down there in the tomb.
Can't he be cut into handy little pieces?
That wouldn't be too easy. He seems to be extremely resistant against the effects of normal weapons.
Let me guess, you already got a plan, right?
Well, I have a plan, but I can't carry it out on my own.
Tell me.
I have a spell scroll with a very powerful spell here. The spell will destroy all the undead who fall under it.
Then it should be child's play to take out the tomb.
Well, not quite. The guard is not on his own any longer. Probably later grave robbers who were no more successful than he was. I went down there once and I was nearly killed. One man on his own cannot do much there.
Give me the spell scroll and we'll do it together.
Good, very good. I hoped you would say that. However, we only have one spell scroll. Use it for the guard. The other undead can be defeated in normal fights as well.
I see. Well, which way leads to the Ring of Stone?
Follow me.
He gave me Death to the Undead. And this spell deals 9,999 damage to undead.
Here we are. The tunnel here leads directly to the tomb.
Then let's go and visit the guard.
Protection against fire, 20.
Good. You have the talisman.
Here, take it. That was our deal.
Thank you, my friend. I never forget anybody who helped me. I'll go back to the old camp. Perhaps we'll meet there. Hello. See you later.
Okay, so we got... Let's see the map. We got the focus stone here. So we have 3 more left. I never went this way. So it's time. You see those potions there? Let's pretend we don't see them. And then you equip telekinesis spell, and with telekinesis spell you can see them. I like to call this spell an item scanner, because with this spell you can see so many items around you. You don't ever have to use it. You can just use it to scan for items that are lying on the ground. So then you can just run around the map and scan for plants that you missed, for mushrooms. This orc temple behind me was probably meant for something. But yeah, that's about it. There's no quest related to that temple where I was. Nothing. I'm sure they planned for something more. Maybe a quest. Maybe something else. There is no need to be here to kill the orc dogs, the orcs, but I'm gonna do it. That there is a orc village. I can go there now, but I won't. I'll go there when the story tells me to go there. I could fight them now for more experience, but for the sake of the story, I won't do it.
Hello. See you later.
Now, I showed this before, but if you struggle with orcs, you can always block their attack, so you can block it. But they always have this lounge attack. And whenever they rush you like that, do that, I don't know how I would call it, lounge, run and attack like this. You can always sidestep and then hit them from behind. Can always do that. Can I open my stats for a second? Sure. There you go. Pause if you want to watch more. Now this path leads us to the guard that told us to not go this way. And path behind him leads to the sect camp. I can go that way, or I can go this way to get the next focus. Now that lizard in front of me, I like to avoid killing them until later, and you'll see why. The same goes for shadow beasts. Empty chest? Somebody looted this before me. Let's see this axe. Old battle axe. 67 damage and 36 strength requirement. This is a pretty good two-hander. If you remember how I ran across the map at the start to get the hammer, to get the ring, the bow, in some playthroughs, I would also run for this axe to get it as early as possible. You don't have to kill anything to get it, it just lies there. Don't have to fight anyone. You just have to get here. It's a pretty good weapon. Oh no, this is still a Gomez run. This is still a new old camp run. Now that guy there. Stone Golem. I could kill him. He gives a decent amount of XP, but I'm not gonna do it for the story purpose. Because he is part of the story, so I don't want to kill him yet. Just for the sake of the story. Another thing I should probably tell you is that if you save during the speed potion and you reload, you lose the speed potion buff. There is a switch here. I'm not gonna press that yet. But I will. I am at the spot where I got this hammer. This is where I got it. Yeah, this is chapter 3. Now, cool thing about this game is that for golems, you have to use blunt weapons. And conveniently, the game gives you a blunt weapon right here in this cave. Right there.
Hey, what are you doing here?
I came here by order of the Magicians of Water. I'm looking for magical artifacts, so-called focus stones.
You're looking for the focus stones? You're really brave.
Satyrus and the other magicians from the new camp want to use it to detonate the barrier in order to free us from this imprisonment.
I'll believe that when I see it with my own eyes.
I feel the same, but tell me, why did you come here?
I'm weighing up if it's worthwhile paying a visit to the mountain fort. You know, there is a document I'd like to get. On the other hand, it's quite risky to go in there.
How did you manage to get past that living mountain?
I've learned a lot from the gurus. Their magic can be really helpful.
This document you're looking for, what is it?
Many years ago, the lord of this area lived in this mountain fort. He controlled the land and the mines. Like any other aristocrat, he had, of course, a document to verify his tenure. And I'll get this document.
But as long as we're being kept in here by the barrier, it won't be worth anything.
That's right. But if the water mages manage to destroy the barrier, the document might become quite valuable again.
We could have a look around the fort together.
That's a good idea. You go first. I'll stay near you.
Now the reason he asks, like, how did you pass that living mountain? The stone golem. At this point in the game, you may not know how to deal with them if you play it for the first time. If you don't experiment. But the game does tell you later how to deal with stone golems. if you haven't figured it out at this point. I can see why the main character asks that question. At this point, he doesn't know how to deal with them. I know, but he doesn't.
It's...
These harpies are too hard to hit. Ranged weapon can be a solution.
Let's go. Look. Looks like the focus you're looking for is up there.
Right, looks like a focus platform. It's not that easy to reach it.
Let's go.
I was waiting for somebody to comment on harpies. I was just waiting.
I'll go and have a look up there.
Yeah, now this harpy is too high for me to reach with melee weapon. So I had to get it down with the ranged. Your cats are confused with harpies screaming? Key to a chest. Hey, thank you for the follow. I never mentioned it before, but with the mouse scroll you can actually zoom out or zoom in. Sword of Victory. 46 damage, 20 strength required. Pretty good weapon. Title Deed entitles the holder to claim the territory of the mountain fort.
Have you found anything?
The chest over there is locked. Maybe we can find the key somewhere in this fort. Have you found the document yet?
No, not yet.
Did you have a look around the library?
I found the document.
Hey, well done! Take these magic scrolls as a reward. With them, you'll be able to reach the focus. I'll wait for you down by the focus platform.
So he gave us telekinesis scrolls. With that, we can reach the focus.
Now both of us have what we wanted. I'll stay here to read the old books.
We'll meet again.
Now he stays here to read the books. And in Gothic 2, there is a very funny line that ties up to this. I will mention it when I play Gothic 2. But try to remember this little detail, that he stays there in that tower. But don't worry, I'll mention it in Gothic 2 when the time comes. Another thing I can show is that if you get a focus stone and you use a teleport scroll to the Magicians of Water,
I found a focus in the mountain fort.
That's a start. You're doing well. There are still 3 focus stones missing to accomplish our plan. Now go and look out for the remaining focus stones. I see you've used up the teleportation scroll. Here, take a new one.
yeah, Saturus will give you a new teleport scroll,
May you return in one piece?
so that you can return fast if you want to.
Hi, Greenhorn. As you can see, the colony is quite a small place. You can't help bumping into people all the time.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm trying to track down an old legend.
Legend?
Yes, Milton, my pal from the old camp, told me that monks used to live here. Of course, that was long before the barrier was created. It said they worshipped a god who gave them the power to turn into animals. I'm sure there are still treasures from the old times here. What brings you here?
I'm looking for a magic focus. It must be somewhere in this area.
The thing you're looking for might be in the old ruined monastery beyond the canyon.
We could go on together.
Good idea. This area is crowded with snappers. When they're on their own, they're no problem for an experienced hunter. Most of the time they hunt in packs, though. A pack can even tear the cleverest sword fighter to pieces.
So we'll go together?
Okay, but before we cross this log, I'd like to examine the canyon. I like to know what's at my back. Come with me. I've discovered a path which will take us there.
That snapper was such a gentleman for not interrupting us.
That's what I call luck. Apparently, this used to be a storage cave. Why don't you take the lead now? I just wanted to make sure that we won't be surprised on our return trip.
Now this game conveniently gives you transform into meat bug at this spot. You will see why.
Let's fight. This damn gate? They say nobody in the colony has ever been able to open it. The little beasts over there seem to be the only ones who have managed to get into the inner yard.
And that's basically the hint. You can see the meat bugs opening on the wall, and the game just gave us transform into meat bug. But before I do this, I'm gonna run back quickly to old camp. It's nighttime and I wanna wait for daylight.
Hang on.
That wasn't very clever.
As long as I'm not involved.
Some people never learn.
I doubt that's ever likely to change. Maybe. Rely on somebody.
Now this guy,
For Gomez,
Where are In Extremo?
they've moved on. It's a shame. I'm not really used to the evenings in front of the stage. For Gomez,
yeah, he tells you what happened to the band. Also, Diego is missing.
For Gomez!
I want to learn two-handed fight, but first, this is how you hold a weapon as a noob, because I am unskilled with two-handed weapons.
For Gomez!
I want to learn how to handle a two-handed sword.
Okay, let's go through the basics first. Hold the sword in a horizontal position. You'll need more swing to attack your opponent with such a heavy weapon. Raise your arm and swing it straight down. That's usually enough to knock the opponent down. Use the momentum of the weapon to bring it straight back up again. Two-handed swords are ideal for coordinating side hits to keep opponents at a distance. That should do to begin with. Have a practice.
Level 2 requires 40 skill points. So, being trained in two-handed weapons gives me this move. Or Or should I say 3 moves?
There must be something about that story after all. Maybe.
Better keep out of it.
Same old story every time.
I'd better keep out of it.
It's obvious that the people rely on.
Transform into Meat Bug. Also, remember guys when I showed you that when you transform into an animal, NPCs will attack you? They won't attack you when you turn into Meat Bug. Also, snappers won't attack you when you are a meat bug. Now to leave the transformation spell, all I have to do is press enter. It's enter key for me.
You actually managed to open the gate. That spell of yours was real clever.
And on we go. Come on.
So you found your magic artifact.
Yeah, I have to take the focus to the Magicians of Water. They need it.
I'll accompany you for a while.
No, I just wanna double check something. Yeah, so there is a dialogue here.
Looks like a pedestal of some sort. Perhaps the artifact you're looking for used to lay here.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to check.
Oh, hell! What monster's that over there?
Oh, where did that come from?
Looks like one of those virtually invincible trolls, only smaller. Whatever. If we want to get out of here, we have to get past that beast. That was hard work.
Yeah, we defeated that monster. But if that was just a young troll...
Then you'd rather not bump into its parents, huh?
Something like that.
This is where we go our separate ways. I want to stay here for a while and have a look around. But I'm sure we'll meet again. See you later, my friend.
Now this place here has a unique mechanic. There's this column. If you click on it, the character is like... I don't know what to do. One of the things you can do is you can attack it. And this is not the only object you can attack. So how do you attack this? When this object is in your focus, you have to press and hold left click, and then immediately pull out your weapon. While holding the left click, you can attack it. You even hear the sound, which is really cool. Another thing you can do is, while this object is in your focus, you have to get quickly behind it, near the ledge, and then you can just push it. But it's funny how this object is placed. Instead of pushing it the other way so that we can use it to get across this gap, we're pushing it this way. And the object doesn't even have a collision. So I can already hear you. How do you get across this? Well, I'll show you later. And if you reload, the object also resets. I will come back later and get that chest.